Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays, playing Pathfinder Kingmaker Varnhold's lot downloadable content. It's supposed to affect my main campaign when I get to a point where it's supposed to ask me if I want to import it, which I will do to see so that my gameplay variations will always be available. Offline I dropped a bunch more stuff so that I'm still moving at light here. I'm just not carrying around a lot of stuff. We had to go up by here. There's a couple of this is stuff that I dropped, which I'll pick up later. And then this is loot, which I'm going to go try and get right now. Did I say hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notify bell if you really like what you're seeing? Can't remember if I said that or not. So yeah, if you're enjoying this series, please support me by subscribing. I have no idea what I'm going to run into here. So I'm about to go into the unknown, so I got to remember to do my buffs, which I didn't remember the last time. Oh, I didn't rest. Excuse me. I did not rest today. No, I did not. Excuse me. Nope, everybody, let's get out of here. Let's go grab this thing. Since I need to go rest anyway. I want to rest down where I'm at. Let's pick that up. And then everybody back down here. Sorry about that. I thought I rested before we ended last session, but I guess I didn't. So, spell mix only seems to be good for 2 or 3 battles. So let's drop this nonsense because we certainly don't need to carry around this stuff. And let's rest. Make a new campfire over here, away from those 2 campfires. That's what I wanted to look at, was what do I need for recipes? For taffy, I need butter, honey, and sweet syrup. Okay. Grilled silver E, I need butter, herbs, and silver eel, which I don't have sweet syrup, and herbs are low. Chocolate ice cream, buttermilk, chocolate. So I don't need flour. I need to write this down, or I'm going to forget. What is it I need here? I can't find any paper to write upon. I want to write this down so I can go back to when I'm going into my inventory, I can drop stuff. I need herbs, butter, silver eel, which I have to buy somewhere. I guess I can't find it. For the taffy, I need honey and sweet syrup. Okay. And for the chocolate ice cream, I need milk as well as butter and chocolate, which I don't have any of. Okay. Really like to make some chocolate ice cream plus 3 bonus to all skill checks. That would probably be kind of nice, but we'll go with the taffy, which gives us will saves. Because that's the only thing I can cook, and I might as well. Alright. Alright, so we're done with that, and just go ahead and rest so everybody gets their spells back, and then we'll go do our stuff. See if taffy works. It worked. Okay. Everybody should be healed up. Didn't get jumped. Okay. So now we'll run back up here. And before we go off into the unknown, we have to do our buffs.
Focus on
so he's going to do a long-term bless. Oh no, and then he also does delay poison on all of us. Is there something else? Oh, and a remove fear. He's responsible for almost all my buffs. That's not good. I have one guy that does all my buffs. besides haste. Okay. So everybody together. All our light halos are on. There's a box up there. I want to see what's down here. Oh, okay. For a Silverfire, a group of Centaurs stand shoulder to shoulder, grumbling angry. They surround a stately woman whose armor is stamped with images of the moon. It is clear that she must be their leader. She looks at your party, her eyes sharp and unkind. On her lips is a challenge, not a greeting. In the name of Mother Moon, what are you doing here? You would ruin yourself and my tribe, strangers. Okay. Quiet. The angry whispers in the ranks. Lady Akor, I assume. I am Baron Varn, ruler of Varnhold. The sky is my witness. I do not want your people to fight my people. Blood has been shed, but we do not need to keep shedding it. All we want is to protect our homes from the attacks of the dead Cyclops. And to do that, I need to deal with the tomb. Fierce and furious. Deal with the tomb. And I must take your word for this, Baron Varn? Trust you and lift the guard that no one tribe has stood for thousands of years? I should allow you to approach the thing that mortal hands must never touch. Ryoko, we must listen to them. The young Centaur opens the way through a corridor. These two legs saved me from a monster that attacked from up through the ground. They are not our enemies. That silence hangs in the air as if each side is waiting for the opponent's move. No, I ain't doing that. Ugh. I have no idea. I may be reloading this. Story of the Eternal Gnomon Guard, as clearly as I can. Cyclops Empire ruled these lands. This was a kingdom of darkness and unimaginable cruelty, but somehow there was one among them in this ominous place whose soul was filled with such darkness that he terrified even his own kin. This ancient tyrant whose name we must never speak. He who shall not be named! Harry Potter reference! Yes, we must not speak his name. Built a citadel in these lands, but his disciples and subjects rebelled against him and sealed him within his own walls. Okay. Alas, he is not dead, but only wrapped in a magical sleep. Thousands of years ago, Mother Moon sent nightmares to my ancestors, which led them to his resting place. They discovered it and ordered us to stand guard so that no foolish mortals would disturb the monster's sleep. If it awakens, no one will survive. Uh-oh. Ah, and you insist that you do not know what you are dealing with while we do. That you do know what you are dealing with while we don't. You have just admitted, priestess, that your tribe has been loitering here for thousands of years, gradually becoming savage and dying out, simply because some ancient old men had bad dreams after eating a tainted squirrel? I still don't see why I should allow you inside the tomb. Because there are so few of us left. There are less than a dozen like me in our tribe. One way or another, our generation will be the last to stand guard. Everyone knows this, but no one wants to say it out loud. Please, priestess, for Mother Moon, let the two-legged inside the tomb. There's no point in guarding the evil anymore. We can only hope to defeat it or die trying. Shinmiyakore, the Cyclops have already awakened. They're already lurking in the area. That means their leader isn't sleeping as peacefully as before. I need a 4. I need a 5. And I can automatically kill him, but I don't want to kill him. We should join forces and go down into the tomb together. Okay, I need a 4 to make this work. Please let this make it. That is true. You guard a place not shown to you in nightmares. But Desna, Mother Moon, is a good goddess of dreams. It's not like her to send nightmares. It seems like something isn't right. I need a 5 for this. Succeeded. Shadow of doubt rushes over the priest's face. I think you're just very right. You suggest my tribe has been guarding this land at an unthinkable cost for thousands of years based on false information. Where's your sure vanish? These are brazen words. And I'm going to try this because I need a 4. If we go with you, we will be able to see whether you go to seize the evil demon magic or to fight the evil that is locked inside. That seems more reasonable than attacking you here and now. Yay! I am not a sage, but I've learned one thing in my life. If a horrible danger is hiding in your cellar, the stupidest thing you can do is sit on the door and hope it never gets out. So amazingly, the priestess smiles. I know 1,000 beautiful songs from the old times, 1,000 more prayers and incantations, but this is the first time I sense so much force in such simple and unsophisticated words. All right, Baron Varn. We will follow you into the darkness if that is what we must do, but first we will clear the land of what remains of the demon worshippers. We have... Oh! Yeah, there's jackasses behind us. Okay, you're a jackass. You must die. Okay, maybe not quite so fast. I guess I kill this one. Sing. And shoot. Beat on this guy. Okay, we took care of them. It's kind of for a noble cause. Maybe we should have made some use of the carnage and turned our swords against those who deserved it. Just fighting with the humble fools who would be easy for us to control. You allied us with a wild horde, ready to leap to savagery over 1,000-year-old tales. You had better be ready when you're Centaurs. Strike us in the back when we go down into the tomb. I don't have the strength to aggro, my friend. I'll just say I'm willing to rely on those who have guarded the land from threats to the best of their abilities, even if it's just because of 1,000-year-old tales. But I don't want to have anything to do with someone who has heard some tales and still just waited for their chance to grab power and bring people to their knees. I'm glad we got rid of that, Phil. What will we need to get inside the tomb? A ritual, if you can call it that. I've worked it out. It's amazingly simple. Staff of our village chief is a key which is perfectly in the lock. We'll only need to activate it near the tomb gates, and they will open, but not right away. The protective magic will take half a day to clear, which is normal with spells of this kind. You know what I wonder? If the ones who locked this Cyclops tyrant in tomb didn't want him to get back out, then why did they leave the key so close by? I don't think we'll ever know the answer. I dwell on this a little before the situation becomes irreversible, actually. The village, which has for centuries worshipped demons in their ancient treasure, and a centaur tribe standing vigilant guard for hundreds of years, all on this tiny piece of land, and now we have come to uncover these secrets which have awaited for us here 1,000 years, and see what is hidden behind the legends. We're done singing someone else's songs and ready to make our own. Just to be clear, I must emphasize, I will hold the ritual, but the protective spell will not live for half a day. We shall need to set guard and wait, and of course get some much-needed rest before we venture down into the tomb. A prophecy or buffoonery. Well, let's not waste time. don't like this. Gain strength before the final dash. Okay. Oh, I should go loot all this stuff. I thought I was supposed to meet... some kind of protection scroll. Stuff I don't need. Again, stuff I don't need. Where's my chocolate? I want chocolate.
Well, that was easy.
Okay, this is not good. Oh, there's one down here. I guess I'm gonna have to go sort through my inventory. I thought I was supposed to meet my inventory person one more time. Okay, what's my time? I'm only at 17 minutes. So I got a whole bunch of treasure here that I probably need to sort through before we go into that place. For some reason I thought I would get a chance to go back and get rid of this stuff and buy stuff once more from my quartermaster. Because I was thinking of actually getting for him some like a full set of armor. Maybe some magic crossbows for my two guys. You know, but this is not working out the way I thought it would. There's just tons of stuff here. Which, if Charity was here, I could just sell her all this stuff and buy something. There's 272 items there, which I probably can't all carry. What did I just pick up upstairs? More of this. Nothing magical. I got a ring of protection +2, which I have on. Well, I think this is called only +1. I think the ring of protection +2 goes on the alchemist or the bard. I think we'll put it on the bard because he's much more of our support person. Because he has really good use magic device, right? He's got a 12. He's got an 11. He's got 2. I've got a 4. He's got a 6. So he's the one that's going to be using everything in our inventory, scrolls and everything that he can, wands and stuff. Okay. Well, boy, howdy. I don't know what to do here. I have a whole ton of stuff that I I wish I could sell it so I could buy like a bunch of potions and scrolls and stuff to take with me. I got a feeling, if I remember right, you go in here, this is one of those, this DLC has a very bad habit. You get to go back to Varnhold like once or maybe twice. Can't remember. Might have only been once. You start there when you buy stuff, and then you go through the first adventure, and you get to go back there and sell everything off and buy what you can. And then you're here, and it's like you can't, all this stuff that I've been carrying around, I can't get back, sell it, and then come back here with upgraded equipment. So this is a bit of a quandary. I guess I can just rest here and sort the treasure out another time. Figure out what I'm going to take. Because basically I want to take rations because I'm going inside, so I probably won't be able to, rest and hunt. I want to take rations. I can't remember if you can cook inside a dungeon or not. I don't think you can. Can't remember, but I'll take the ingredients for my ingredients that I've got. But I can't really go anywhere else on the map. This is where we got to be. So I guess we rest here. Make sure everybody's got maximum spells. Hope I got the spell mix right. I was gonna say, come on, I put the fire here once before. So we're just gonna rest here. 22 minutes in. So this might be a short rest here. Okay. Oh. Shouted that a general wakes feeling painful. He lethargic, darkness around so thick that he can't even see the hand of his froze eyes. The world is silent. The sound of his companions breathing, and suddenly somewhere off to the right. No, it was probably nothing. Now off to the left, up, and everywhere. Rustling, rustling, rustling. I guess I listened. Tries to get up the cot. The ceiling is quite low. It too is cold smelling like the floor and the walls, but he can feel it to his left and his right, each wall holding him marvelously. He is in a stone tomb, and the darkness around is not the night, it is the black darkness of the grave. She against the lid of the hex, but cannot control his arms. His hands reach uncontrollably for his eyes, first touching with strange inquisitive interest, pressing slightly, pressing more, and then the nail. General hears himself scream. Magic, he realizes. This is a magical nightmare imbued with Abaddon's magic. You only wake up and this will end. Huh. Okay. Well, that's annoying, to say the least. So I guess the wiki was wrong. Alright. Well, I'm going to sort through this off camera. This is boring stuff for you guys to try and sort through with me. We're at 25 minutes, so we'll go ahead and put a cut in here. I will off camera go through all this treasure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to move it up by the door. I think maybe as we go in, that's when we'll get to meet our treasurer. And if not, well, then this was all kind of pointless, and I should have just run straight for the Centaur. But where are we at on our... We're 20,000 away from getting a level, so I don't think we're going to make 9th level. Maybe right before the end we'll make it, but I must have missed some experience points somewhere. but maybe this is designed to be an 8th level dungeon. I don't know. So far, starting off at 5th level, everything has been really, really crushing. I think it has to do with my mix of my characters. I only have one real fighter, and that's D'Artagnan. Just made him a straight-up fighter. If I was going to do this again, I think I would take a cleric, a bard, and 2 fighters, because I've got a thief. The bard can back up the thief. The cleric can back up on knowledge. I can just have him focus on knowledge and lore. Pick a cleric type that can do that. And then bring 2 fighters, like a paladin and a fighter. Like a fighter this, and have my main character be the paladin, or vice versa, or something, or 2 mixes of different kinds of fighters. Maybe even a ranger, so I can have an animal companion. That might be a thing. Giving a ranger and a fighter. And then you'd have an animal companion as well. Bring one of the cats or something. And that might make this a little bit easier to have 2 fighters, because you don't really get any fighter companions. He's great on attack, but he cannot really take a hit. And Cephal is squishy. He's a wizard. He's squishy. And the bard you need for support. So those 3 are fixed. And then yourself and the other 2, well, you always need a cleric because of the buffs. And then I think I might take like a ranger and a fighter if I do this one again, or a ranger and a paladin, something like that. And see how that plays out. Play some different races, that kind of thing. But yeah, this one through, it was a cute idea, the 3 musketeers. So, you know, a cleric, an alchemist, and a bard. I've got a pretty good support cast, but I really don't have a fighting cast. These guys are all, he's not as good a fighter as I thought he would be, tanked up. I need to get him in better armor, so it's a problem. If I could throw him in plate mail, yeah, he'd slow down, but he'd be able to maybe take a few hits, Aramis would. And then these 2 can help do the support, and then he attacks from the side, and he's obviously the artillery. Alright, well, I'm going to put a cut in here. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like to see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then the notify bell, and you'll be notified when we upload videos. I'm going to, off camera, I'm going to try and move this treasure up to the top of the, up by the top of the tomb. I don't know if it's going to matter or not, but that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.